Hello and welcome to Poppy's drum lesson number 3. We're going to go back to the book on this lesson. Where we left off last time was on page 10 in the song called Jump Back. And there's the CD that came with the book. You can play along with that, or you can just, like we said before, plug in your metronome into your earbuds and put your hearing protection on and play along with just the metronome. So I'm going to play it with the metronome. And because my drum has the soft, low volume cymbals, the low volume heads, I'm not going to wear my hearing protection, my headphones today. I'll just play Jump Back along with the metronome, and it says to play it at 96 beats per minute. So if I go to my metronome, I'll start it at 96. And I'll go to page 10, and I'll count myself in. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So that's really all that happens in this song. The song, it looks like it's 12 measures long and it repeats. So you just play this 4 times. Once you're comfortable with that, let's go on to page 11. Now, there's a practice warm-up at the top, and it says to play it at 100. So I'm going to change the metronome to 100. Go here, I'll just go up to 100. I'll start the metronome. So just a teeny bit faster. So the warm-up is playing 8 notes on the hi-hat for 2 measures, and then the bass drum for 2 measures, the snare drum and the bass drum for 2 measures, and then all things for 2 measures. So here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's our warm-up for the next song, Howlin' Dog, which is track 4 on the CD. So for Howlin' Dog, it says play it at 108. So I'm going to go to the metronome, go up to 108. This uses the same beat that we just did for the whole song. So let me turn on the metronome. Of course, if this is too difficult to play at 108, play it at a slower tempo. Maybe start at 70 and then 80. Then play it along at 90, 95, 100. Pick your own tempo until you're comfortable at 108. Okay, so here's Howlin' Dog. 1, 2, ready, go. That's the beat for Howlin' Dog, and it looks like it's 16 measures that repeats. At the bottom of the page, there are some alternate bass drum patterns. So let's do those. The first is the bass drum on 1 and then 3 and the end of 3. So that would sound like this. 1, 2, ready, go. Again, you play that for the whole song. The second variation adds a beat on the end of 4 in the bass drum. So that's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so let's talk about a few things to keep in mind. On this song, the hands never change. The hands are just doing one and the whole song. The only variations are the bass drum. So the only thing you should think about is, what is the bass drum doing? 3 different bass drum options. It's playing on 1 and 3, 1 and 3 and 1 and 3 and the and of 4. You want to stay right in sync with the metronome, and you know you're in sync when all of a sudden the metronome disappears. You can't hear it because you're playing so exactly with it that the hi-hat, the snare, and the bass drum pretty much cover up the sound of the metronome. I mean, you can still hear it, but they all hit exactly at the same instant. Okay, so that's our lesson. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you next time. Bye.